Well. The girl Miss Bev is back again. Listen, thank you for all of you watching the videos and watching the ads on the videos and liking the videos and leaving your comments. I so truly appreciate each and every one of you. And guess what, guys? I did the me not drink coffee, tea, mango time. Did that video and people are talking about it, people are liking it. And then something happened. Mr. Fazin, Phazin, whether it's Mr. or Mistress, I don't know. But going through the chat, I got a notification that I got a comment on a video, and I opened up the comment, and this was like late night. It was, late evening, and I saw where he mentioned about glucose levels. Mangoes have a lot of sugar, and the person said when they come home with the the glucose kit to really test to make sure they are not taking in too much sugar. And so I pinned the comment. If you go back to the video I did about mango time, in a drink coffee tea mango time, I pinned the comment because it struck a chord. It made me like, whoa, here I am, I'm singing excited about mango and all these different mangoes, but didn't even think of the precautions that we should take as we enjoy these mangoes. So thank you again, Fazin, Phazinn. I don't know if you're he or she, but thank you so much for your contribution to the conversation, which pushed me to do this follow-up video. So let us look at, we love mangoes, and let us so look at the health benefits, right? First of all, mangoes are rich in vitamin C, so it supports the immune system, right? Mangoes are high in vitamin A as well, which are great for our eyes and our skin. It contains antioxidants, and this may help to reduce inflammation, the arthritis and the other stuff. Mangoes are also a good source of fiber, and so because of the fiber, it aids in digestion. It boosts iron absorption, so people with anemia, mango, it boosts iron absorption. Some people, taking iron, they just pass out through the stomach and out. It doesn't stick around. But with mango, it helps the body to absorb the iron. It may also support heart health because it has a lot of potassium and magnesium. And it also contains enzymes like amylase, which helps to break down carbs. Those of you eating your dumplings and the rest of it. And it contains, and so it does have a lot of health benefits, right? But let's look at the other side of it, the sweet truth of it. Mangoes are high in natural sugars, roughly 40 grams in a medium. About 40 grams of sugar. You're talking about a whole tablespoon of sugar in one medium mango. 40 grams. Can you imagine that? So so when we eat, we have to eat in moderation, especially if we're watching our blood sugar. Overconsumption can spike glucose levels, even if it's natural. Because some of the things that, people are, over the years, people, that you hear different side of the stories. It's fruit, eat as much fruit as you want because natural sugar, it doesn't do anything. And then you hear from the other side that sugar is sugar and it can spike your glucose level. For those who are already diabetic, you can eat your mangoes, but in small portions and with your protein. See, I have a piece of chicken here and a medium mango, right? So you can eat your small mango and enjoy it with some protein, whether it's peanuts or peas or whatever it is. It is it's best if you eat it in small portions and make sure that you're having your protein with it. The best to eat mangoes with a meal rather than alone to slow the sugar absorption. Because when you eat the mangoes by themselves, like for me, I wash my mangoes, 2 or 3 mangoes, and I just cut the sides like this. I cut them this way, and I enjoy it this way. This is how I eat my Julie. This is how I eat the turpentine mangoes. Cutting the sides. I learned that from my daughter when she eats mangoes. She never eats a whole mango. She cuts the sides and enjoy it. So it's best to eat the mango with a small meal rather than to eat it alone, because then now when you eat it alone, all of that sugar is going in. But if you eat it with something else, it will slow the sugar absorption. So much sugar won't attack you all at once. Monitor your blood sugar after eating to see how your body reacts. I'm putting this out there for the safety of those who really need it. Over time, you know that as Jamaicans, we go mango bush, we just eat mango. And if I didn't ever think of it really, I just love mangoes and buy mangoes like every week. The mobile market lady comes, she has mangoes, a little too pricey, but I'm buying mangoes. And Kayla and myself, we're enjoying mangoes. Never thought of it until this viewer mentioned it about measuring the glucose level. And then I had to run to do some research. And true enough, 1 medium mango contains about 40 grams of sugar. Choose smaller varieties or half a serving at a time. My God, can you imagine Jamaicans going to mango bush and just eating 1 mango? Oh God, it will never happen. People, we used to fill 1 shed pan, we call it. Or those were like the paint pans. When people paint the places and you use those paint pans to carry water. And you also have, we call them butter pan, but on a butter really, they are cheese pans. They cut the cheese out, and then when you get one of them, you beat down the edge and that was like ideal to put your water in it and put your mango them in and go sit down on the tree and wash your mango them. Have your water in there with your and you wash your mango and just eat. You wash your mango and just eat. Nobody can tell you nothing. Sometimes you don't even want dinner. So much mango, your belly full of mango, and then you drink water, and that is it for the night. Never thought about the amount of sugar in the mangoes at all. We just used to enjoy fruits. We had custard apple. Can you imagine all them sweet fruits? Never thought of how much sugar they really contain. We just enjoyed them. You go from tree to tree, and we just pick fruit. Because we used to have to compete with the birds. Because birds will smell when the fruit starts getting ripe. And if you're not careful, they're going to get there first. They're going to get to the soursop. They're going to get to the orange them. They're going to get to the tangerine. They're going to get, the only thing them not get to the guinea. Because even the guavas sometimes, they would eat them. Because people say, oh my God, we never plant no guava tree. So where them come from? Yeah, because birds are eating these things, and as they fly and poop or the things fall out their mouth, yeah, new growth comes. So we would just go around the property and we're eating ripe banana. I remember one time, Granny, went home and we had a gross Mitchell banana right near to the house and right next to a soursop tree. And Granny, not so tall, and Granny went to chop down the banana. And my God, when she chopped, she chopped she never chopped right, so she chopped quite a few fingers of the banana them. So the banana ripe, and she sent some go out to Mass Earl for Mass Earl send them. There was a lot of ones that the masher chopped, and she couldn't sell them. And them just ripe up, so. Me love banana, me love fruits. I just naturally like fruits. And me come home from school tonight and Granny have a banana, them and I said, Lord, they've created the banana, them ripe up and me don't want them spoil. And what she got say that for? No limit of how many bananas me could eat that night. Let me tell you, me love bananas so till me used to just love when we walk. When we go in some of the property and we walk and banana tree fall down with banana upon it. And when you buck up on it, something just stay down the ground there and ripe. And my uncle never see them, never go there and see it. Man, me just sit down on my behind and just eat banana like a monkey. Just eat banana. I mean, that night, you know, man, me eat. The thing was, it's not that me eat a lot of banana, you know, but the bananas were big. That was the problem. They were big bananas and gross Mitchell, sweet, yeah. Banana them sweet, man, me say. Me don't want no dinner. Me eat the banana till me tell you something. I was like probably 8 or 9 years old then. And me eat banana that night. Me eat like I must say 4 banana, them big old banana there. Until it just seemed like the banana was right up as like my little belly was full of banana right up there. So couldn't eat no dinner. Me just have to sit down and wait through the process of digestion and then go to my bed. So me love banana, me love custard apple, me love orange. If them kind of sweet, me love tangerine. I don't think it's tangerine I love, it's the mandarin. Which one is manda? We had tangerines, the sweet little ones. I didn't like the big ones, I had a bitter taste. I think that's mandarin. Or is it tang would make it tangy, right? So that must be the big ones. And mandarin would have been the little ones. But I like the little ones. Boy, you could get some sweet ones in there. So that's me. Sour sop, sweet sop, mango, ripe banana, custard apple. Oof, that's me. Love fruits. And no, we just eat without caution. But I guess back then, you know. But no, it's so much going on. Depending on where we are, we're eating so much foods that are filled with stuff that are not healthy as it is. And so our bodies have changed drastically. And so we have to be careful. So just know that mangoes, a lot of sugar, have to be careful. But enjoy your mangoes in season. They are fresher and more nutritious when they're in season. Pair with high fiber or protein-rich foods. And try using mango in smoothies, salads, or salsas, not just eating whole. I didn't know that. I just love to eat my mangoes. Freeze portions for later, and because this makes a nice treat without overindulging. And so, celebrate the cultural love of mango. Just celebrate it. It's mango time most places in Jamaica. Some mangoes ripe faster than some. If you're up in Portland and in place a mango ripen up a long time, you're coming down, then you have some people on this side who are saying the mango not start ripe yet. Somebody said they're going to bring me some common mango because I haven't had common mangoes in forever. And so they're going to bring me a bag of common mangoes, which I will appreciate. And now I'm like, how many do I eat in one sitting? How many common mangoes can I eat in one sitting? You know. But we have to just be wise and keep our health in mind. And again, thank you at Fazin for sparking this reflection. I was not even thinking. I was just having fun with the old folk song. You know, drink coffee, tea during mango season, during mango time. You know, you just want to eat your mango, your belly full. You drink water, pick up the liquor. Always do this, pick out the look here, them out your teeth from the common mango and wash off your hand with a dip of juice always around down your hand them and call it a day. And just remember to enjoy your mangoes in a balanced way, some protein with a small portion of mangoes. So if you cut the sides of this and cut it in 4, I think it should be enough. This is a small mango, it's not a big mango, but always mix it with your protein. If you have any, just use your mango emojis to tell me your stories about your mango and how you feel. Are you diabetic who should stay away from mangoes? Do you just take the chance, eat your mango, and then suffer the consequence? Don't do that, please. Just be cautious. The mangoes have good health benefits. Remember, you can freeze. You can freeze stuff for later. If you make the smoothies, you can put away some in small containers for later, and you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it. Just don't sit and eat too many at once to create a problem. So you might see the tray of mangoes that I had. I don't want you in any way, shape, or form think I sat here and eat them all. Yesterday, if you notice, my hair is freshly done. Kayla's hair is freshly done. The hairdresser was here, of course. I shared the mangoes with her. Actually, she got 2 of the big mangoes. I kept the small ones. Kayla had a big one herself. And so I did share. That is my middle name, I think. Beverly Share. Beverly Share. Yeah, I know, I'm not, I like to make sure that there isn't too much. Even if I get it and had intentions of doing something, somebody comes in, I'm going to make sure I share with them. She has a son that is also 8 years old. And so he said, I sent something for the kids one time, and when the mom did Kayla's here, we went live with that, and when he saw my picture, he says, "Oh, she's young and beautiful," or something like that, or she's young and sexy, or something he said. So I told him, "Mom, oh, I love that one. I love that little one." I think he said I was young and beautiful. Look at me, big old woman, But he had nice words, and I always, when she comes, I said, "This is for him. Just make sure he gets it." But it's just the laughter and the joy in giving and appreciating people. When she comes, she doesn't come in anger and frustration. She comes in, she's patient. She's just an awesome human being. And so I want to give you a big shout out, Miss Kenesha, and I hope and wish all the best for you. She's a lady I talked to you about. She needed support to start her little hairdressing thing. I wish she would do a little video so you could see that now she has started. My son did send some funds and whatever else. I didn't stress you guys. I just left it alone, and my son had reached out and said, "Mommy, she says she's trying to build a shop." I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Mommy, I will help her." So he sent some funds, and I went down to the hardware store and I made it up, and we just got her what she needed left. So now she's clearing up her space, and she's gonna start building. To God be the glory. Guys, let me tell you something. God always makes a way. I'm telling you, it's my testimony. As I said, it's not how much we give, but when we give, we look for people who are in need to give to. If somebody is trying to build, they're not begging anything, but they're trying to build, we reach out and we support them. People, I was looking one, I'm talking about mango time, but I have to share this thing because people can be so interesting. I did a video about 5 things nobody told me about it coming to Jamaica. And even now it's gathering, it has, people are watching it and people are commenting. And one person this morning I saw a notification come in, and the person was getting into, ma'am, you're in your speaking, you're what, you're colonized? And you're not cultured. And you know, I wasn't going to respond. I was just going to leave it there. But there are times when people say some things that makes you have to just respond. Because life is such around us. And this is what drives me. People always say this: we'll go to church on Sabbath, and we own transportation. And we go into church, and we go into church, and we claim that we're so religious that we're going to heaven and nobody else is going to heaven. But we'll step out of that church, even after Christ tell us to come as we are. Christ never tell us to go get rid of your jeans, go get rid of your little sleeveless something them, go do. Him say come as you are, right? And so, if people are coming, they're sitting there listening to what we think, that God only gonna take some of us into his kingdom who, because we go to church and we wear our skirts down to our ankles? No. You could have wear your skirt down to your ankles till you're blue. You could have cover your head till on and lift out your 2 eye holes till you're blue. If you don't treat people well, don't ever think that you're going to have a space in God's kingdom. If you have what you have and you don't give to the poor amongst you, don't you ever sit there and fool yourself. A lot of us, we're just fooling ourselves. Because we feel like if somebody wear a pair of jeans, oh, they might go to hell. People feel, oh, so I speak proper English, so I am colonized, she said. I'm colonized. I am not cultured. So I had to take her on. I had to take her on. Because I know for a fact that whether I speak Patois, which me can speak Patois well, as me say, Patois has its place. I said it before and I say it again. A lot of people lose her. When we went to school, them never teach me one darn thing in a Patois. Everything was taught to me in the universal language, which is English. So people hear you talk English and they feel like, oh, them feel like them better than, and them just a show up. Just nonsense. Pure nonsense. Because whether I talk proper English or whether I chat my Patois, it doesn't stop me from help somebody who needs help. Whether I chat Patois or I speak the English that we all learn in the classroom. Whether we're in Jamaica or Trinidad or Haiti or America or UK, United Kingdom, or Canada, or wherever we are, what them teach us is English. So I don't know how I am so colonized, because I say that when I go out into any business place, I never went in and go in there go, oh, no have this or no have that. Lord, no want one piece of chicken. You can cut a piece of chicken here for me. No, I go in, may I have 2 pounds of chicken? Do you have any Dettol? I don't see what is wrong with that. And people, if sometimes we don't have nothing to say, don't say anything at all. Because the things that we use to push people down are so unnecessary. Let us lift up. Learn to lift up. Whether the person speak proper English or them chat rub on patois, lift up somebody. So much kids are getting ready for school for next year, getting to end the school year, and the parents are already stressed out because they don't know how they're going to find money to buy books for kids to go to start school next year. My way of doing the little bit, my little bit is just a drop in the bucket compared to the needs of this country. You all said it's not a third world country. It's not a third world country. Like I want to know how we compete with America. I want to know how we compete with Canada or England. I want to know why we run away if this is not a third world country. If this is such a developed country and it has everything you need, why you run away from it? Why do so many go abroad? Look how many they're trying to deport out of other countries. Why they're running from their developed country? So guys, just settle and just chill. I appreciate you coming to the channel, but just come with your positive vibes. Come with something to offer. Come with help to change things and to build in the rural communities where there is little or no resources. Come on and talk to me about how we as a people can come together and make things happen for those in the rural areas where rain a fall but the dirty tougher for them. Make we come together and do them stuff. But let us stop finding faults and nitpicking and this and that and whatnot. Just enjoy the ride, people. Enjoy your mango. But remember, take caution.